Time to put on a show in the snow in Kansas tomorrow. Longhorns at Jayhawks, early game, which I hate. Because pretty much they say when they put you on early means that they don't think the game matters, which after I look at the other games for the day, I don't know why this isn't on ABC, but that's neither here nor there. Texas has to dominate this game if we want a chance at a Big 12 championship. As I've explained before, we need a three-way tie. We need OU to beat Tech and Oklahoma State, force the three-way tie, and then the BCS voters see if they'll vote us in. Because that's how it's going to come down to. If it's just us and Tech, we lose. We lost head-to-head. We need OU to win out to force this, and maybe we'll get a chance at it. But we have to be impressed in our next two games. But as Mac Brown said in a conference, he said that a reporter asked him, do you worry about style points? Do you worry about impressing the voters? And Mac said no. He said, one, that's an insult to the team you're playing. That's saying that you're walking in and just going to roll them. Now, as a fan, I can say that. As a fan, I can sit here and say, yeah, we're just going to roll Kansas, and I think we can and will. But as a coach, he's in the right spot. You can't put yourself in that position and your team in that position to where you have to blow them out. But really, that's what it's going to look like. So really, most importantly, is just win. But it'd be really nice if we could take care of business. Kansas has not been that good this year, and they were shadowed themselves from last year. I've said before, last year they were a good team last year. I don't want to take anything away from that, but they didn't play the top three teams in the South, us, Tech, and Oklahoma. They've already got blown out by OU and Tech. Nebraska beat them last week, and now we're coming to town. The game, as I said earlier, it's going to be in the snow, so it's going to be fun to watch the game. We'll see if that helps or hurts the Longhorns. So, only thing I give Kansas hope really is because of their quarterback, Todd Reesing. He's really the only reason they have somewhat of a chance to win this game. He's a mobile quarterback, and he's very, very accurate with his throws. A lot like Doug Flutie. And also, he's from the Austin area, so he's going to have something to prove in his first game against the Longhorns to kind of prove why didn't you draft me, that whole song and dance there. So, really, we have to win out. See, we can sit here and speculate all the time about what needs to happen for us to win, what needs to happen, who needs to win, who needs to lose, how much they need to win by, how much they need to lose by for us to get in. But at the end of the day, if we don't win our games, then it doesn't matter. We lose to Kansas this week, it's over. No matter what happens, it's over. Same with in 2 weeks when we play A&M, it's over. But we can't look ahead right now. I look for this Horns team to see this opportunity, to take this opportunity and run with it. All right, we lost one game, a heartbreaker at Lubbock. The season is not over. We need some help, but we don't have any control over that. We've got our fate is not only in Oklahoma's hands. I say that earlier. It's in Oklahoma's hands somewhat, but we control our destiny as well. We've got to keep winning. I look for Colt McCoy, Quan Cosby, Jordan Shipley. I look for the offense to really put up some points, even though it's in the snow. I think we're going to see a heavy dose of Hosey Whitaker, which is what I really want to see. This guy, I told you before the season, this guy is good. I thought he'd be the breakout this year. He kind of was banged up, didn't get to play as much. You've seen those flashes of brilliance. Next season, he is going to be the feature back, and he is going to light it up. But he's still got us this year. I think we're going to see a heavy dose, as I said earlier, in this game. On defense, that's where I want to see us really step up. Defense has played pretty well this year now, but we've got a mobile quarterback in Todd Reesing, not just a mobile quarterback who can run like we had Robert Griffin, who had a huge game against us, at least with his legs, but we've got a running quarterback who can pass like Zach Robinson, who had a big game against us. We can't let that happen. We can't let them in this game. We need to put this game away early. If you give this team a chance, if you can't just a thought, a hope that they can win, that's not good for us. Texas has to dominate from the start and put no question that we are the better team on the field. Can't wait for the game, and then we get the bye week afterwards, and we can see what happens with OU and Tech. Hook 'em horns, Texas fight, and let's whip up on the Kansas Jayhawks.